up right now, we do have Saj, the Vitruvian general, versus Janonator, who, if you recall earlier, was playing Faye, the winner of the last Amazyng Race event. He had won with Abyssian. This was back before we had banned Spectral Revenant, and he had a really, really, really disgusting burn list that he was able to really pilot well throughout the bracket. And so now he switched over to Faye, relying on some Avalanche shenanigans.
Yeah, so we haven't seen Vitruvian yet. I'm pretty excited about it because one of the cards that came out in Rise of the Bloodborne that is just great is Incinera. So dropping Incinera and then with Time Maelstrom means you can literally go from one corner to the other in one move. And one thing that so when I was doing some Amazyng Race games on my stream last week, one of my favorite plays, this happened multiple times, was as player 2, just drop a Sand Howler here, turn 1, move here, turn 2, play an Incinera, go to this side of the board, and then play Time Maelstrom to run across the board. Like, you can actually win in 3 turns that way. It's kind of crazy. Because you get to come here, get this mana tile, to play a second Time Maelstrom. It's actually the most broken thing I've ever seen happen.
Right? So, I mean, hopefully the Vitruvian players will take heed of your wisdom and maybe throw in some Ether Masters and, try to play a more Songhai route where they just try to assemble their movement combo and just go that way.
Yeah. I'll say this right now. So I haven't looked at Dash's deck other than knowing that he's Vitruvian. He's got a lot of expensive cards in here. So he's got 4 things that cost 5 or more in his hand. And like one of the things that you need to do is the beginning turns are really important. You can't really rely on these haymakers as much because, your opponent's doing things and I don't know. You don't have access to a lot of these mana tiles that you normally would, so these bigger things are even harder to play. Yeah, and Incinera stack, that's true. Yeah. You're moving 6 spaces at once. I love it.
It's also interesting, too, that with the Starfire Scarab, if you're trying to cross like the top row to challenge your opponent and you play it behind you, suddenly your opponent can't play things in that row to body block you, or else they just get caught up in an accidental blast when your Starfire Scarab targets the minion behind them.
Jeez, look at this! Look at this awesome play. He's got him provoked, and he can't even teleport into the corner because that too is messed up. And he's got a. I didn't see this equipped with the Wildfire Ankh, but man, whew. This is naughty.
This is so bad. Okay, even the Frenzy's not going to help. Actually, wait. Okay. If he plays that in Blood Surges and hits the Gravity Well, does it kill the Yasuo Lore Master? I know that the blast goes into cardinal directions, but
here's what I would have done. I would have just Tracered here and not done anything, and the next turn I would have equipped Spine Cleaver and just turned all of these walls into totems. And then I would just spend the rest of the game turning his things into totems. Like, I think that would have been
definitely dirty because Bloodfire Totems, the minions left behind by Spine Cleaver kills, they damage you at the end of every turn. So you take that unavoidable damage. And if Janonator isn't running, a very fast deck the way Utra was, then you just die before you're able to cross that distance.
Yeah. I wish that had happened. That would have been so naughty. Oh, man. He can do it next turn, too. Like, I don't foresee... I don't know. Maybe Janonator has the foresight to, like, Chromatic Cold to get rid of the Blast artifact. Probably. Who knows?
If you don't have anything better to do, the problem is that versus Vitruvian, you always want to save a Dispel for, a Mara Healer or something. And the other one interesting aspect is that, Vitruvian has access to obelisks, and so if you just play like a 6 HP thing down on the corner to body block your opponent, they do have to fight a little bit to get through that HP pool.
Look at this. This is so naughty. He gets rid of his artifact and then puts more walls in the way.
So Dashaavatar has not yet claimed the second corner, and Janonator is looking to begin his journey across the board. Even though Dash is able to clear all of these gravity wells out with a frenzy,
Man,
he still needs to walk into that corner.
I still think he should have just equipped Spine Cleaver here and just attacked one of the walls, and then
Yeah,
next turn
and started
he
farming
equips,
it.
yeah, clips Wildfire Unk and kills these. Like,
I guess the problem there is that if you turn the gravity well that's in the corner into a totem, you can't move it out of the.
but what, who cares? At that point, you win via damage, right?
I mean, maybe he's not confident in going that route, but that's definitely something to consider.
Oh,
if
man.
he's like, okay, I'm giving up on trying to take these corners, now you're just going to burn to death.
Yeah, I think that he had the perfect opportunity to like really drive home the point of
Really
watch
punishing
out.
Gravity Well.
Yeah, Gravity Well is not your friend in this matchup, but I don't know. You got too caught up in the race aspect. And yeah, if you're gonna play,
I mean, he's got the Spine Cleavers equipped, so you know that he was thinking about it.
yeah,
So
he was thinking
it's
about it.
interesting that he didn't go for it when it was like dangling in front of him there.
Yeah. Oh well, next time. All right, there we go. Now we got it.
Now he's gonna frenzy here onto the onto
good.
the
Now he's doing it. Now he's doing it. Good. Yeah.
I see. So then he actually probably was waiting for a big combo like this rather than equipping the Spine Cleaver and getting like individual blood fires.
Well, I mean, he could have equipped it one turn and then the turn after played the Zephyr or played
Exactly, because
thing,
I mean, with Vanar on the board, you'd have to have like Chromatic Cold, Warbird, Scorn in order to get enough pings across the map to take that artifact off.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Hypothetically, then your Janonator here, you do have your own. You have answers to some of the totems.
This madman, is he going to play Embla here? Is he going to give him more walls?
Oh my God. That
No,
because
then the wall will appear in the corner.
That can't happen. Oh
now,
my God.
see, now what happens is that the one in the corner gets turned into a totem, and Janonator needs to. He needs to kill the Vegeta down there. What's that thing called? The Zephyr.
Oh my God.
Because now he can just frenzy and turn all these walls into totem. Janonator, what are you doing?
He can't frenzy yet is the problem. He doesn't have his Bloodborne spell active. That's the real problem. But I think he needs to play Grandmaster Noshrak and then start hitting him more. Like if you
my God, that's right. Grandmaster Noshrak doubles the Bloodfire totem damage.
Oh man, no.
Why aren't I playing this deck on the ladder?
Don't get out of there. Just play Noshrak and then kill one and then deal him 6 a turn. It'll be 6 and then 8 a turn. He'd be dead in like 2 turns.
Yeah, and then you kill the one in the corner, and what that does is if he has any like
shut up. Look at this. Look at this. This is
oh my goodness, Dashaavatar, you god! So what this does is it forces Janonator to have a Hearth Sister to get that glass totem out of the corner. This is dastardly.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I didn't even see that play. To jump down and get the blast. Oh my God. Dashaavatar is not playing checkers here.
No, man. This is great. And he still has the Noshrak that he can play.
He still has one more. Oh, there it is. See the Warbird Chromatic Cold. He's like, I need to get the.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. So he got the artifacts off of there, but again, he's still taking. With the Noshrak in play, he'll be taking 8 damage. So theoretically, kill him in a couple turns. Gonna Hailstone to get that totem out of the corner, preparing for his glorious end.
I think you move your Tracer up and put the Noshrak in the corner. Like, how does your opponent? No, don't play an Incineroar. You're no longer racing.
Yeah, just Noshrak, and then that like sets up a 2-turn lethal. He could even. Let me see. He's got how much? 8 mana? Yeah, he's got 8 mana. It would be really cool if he had enough for a Spine Cleaver and then like a smaller minion to stick in that top corner.
Well, he can take the Tracer, move it here, and then put Noshrak up in this corner, right?
Hmm.
Oh, he's just gonna Spine Cleaver and attack Embla. Sure. But Janonator wins if he hits another. If he hits another. Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
I think I
So
would have.
he's combining the Amara healer. He's threatening the extra burst from this 5 damage
I think
because
I would
he's
have put the healer in the corner though.
yeah, just put it directly in the corner because now you can tracer to the corner and go from there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but he's got the hailstone. See what Dashaavatar is doing here is he's like saying, "Do you have the answer to this? Can you do this?" And this is what Vanar specializes in, right? Just taking out these single big threats.
Man, I'm actually a little sad. Like I was pretty sure that. I don't know. I really want Dashaavatar to win this, and I don't know who wins the match for whatever it's worth.
And I mean, he's actually going to hailstone prison here, so you can walk into the corner and then tracer up, right? Yeah. So he's going to get some nice body blocks here to get up out of there.
No, and he's going to be one shy from a Noshrak victory because he'll get a
Exactly.
7, then he can get a 6. He replaced the totem, yeah. He replaced the totem. How foolish.
Um,
He has to play Aymara healer here. There's nothing he can do. He has to play it. That's the only thing he can do. And not to criticize Dash. I think he could have made a number of plays here to win this game, but it's okay. Who knows?
but I mean that silhouette tracer to get the 3 blood fire totems was pretty fire.
Yeah. Oh man, like he did a lot of awesome stuff. I didn't see that play at all, but like I think putting Noshrak in the corner is something like up here, and then
Yeah.
I was just like, how does he win at that point in time? Like he takes 4 extra damage, and then all of a sudden has to deal with this card immediately. I don't know. You can't punch with. You can't attack the opponent.
Yeah, because if he plays a Noshrak here, the blood fire totems deal 2, and then that puts him down to 1 HP. Is what Such is talking about.
Yeah.
The problem here is now that he you see, because Janonator, he played the Lore Master and the Silhouette Tracer in such a way that Dashaavatar couldn't summon anything up in there to block that final corner.
I think he is making a mistake here. I think he's thinking that he can't walk over the totems. Maybe that's why he was not worried about it. But yeah, he could just walk right through it.
Yeah, the totem it counts as a friendly minion for your opponent, so they just walk through.
Yeah, I think he forgot that. That would explain a lot of this decision making. Oh well, bonk. Yeah. Oh well, that explains it. Okay. All right.
But I mean, that was really fun, really showing the potential of Saj in the Amazing Race format. I think that going the Bloodfire Totem, especially versus Vanar, right? Because you can just abuse the gravity wells.
Yeah. Man, whew. I really want to.
That was really cool though, for sure.
That was so close. I was 90% sure that he was going to win that game, and I think that he just made a couple missteps. But what can you do?